Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is going to be a really exciting match. Maisgueuh versus Foosda. Both of these are excellent runners, so it's going to be really exciting. And I have to say, I'm really glad I'm not in either one of these shoes. Got Mithra Miz taking care of a lot of the behind-the-scene things today. We're Starisms will be commentating. Looks like there's just a few small little things to finish up before we let the gate and the runners go loose. This is the first matchup of these two, so we're going to get to see at least one more game. But I will not at all be surprised to see a game 3 from these runners. All right, the race is just about to start in SRL, so there'll be a small stream delay, and then we're off. So a lot of the seeds we've seen lately have either been really stingy with the power bombs or the supers in the early part of the game, forcing a lot of route choices. So let's see what we get here. Ooh, maybe a little bit of a false start for Foosda. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like in SRL they're going to restart for this. Let's see. Yeah, rematch is gonna happen. Okay. There's nothing specific in the SRL chat, but they, Foosda did mention uh, an issue, and they offered to, Maisgueuh offered to reset with him. They're setting the race back up now. I know Foosda did have a little bit of technical issue before the race, getting his SD card reader to connect correctly. Yes, according to what we saw in SRL, they had the same hash. Didn't really notice it on screen, but I just took them at their word for it. Yeah, realm corruption was the first thing we thought of, and that could still be a thing. That could have been a thing if you were having trouble with the SD reader. Foosda appears to be working on it. Okay, Foosda is readied up again. So we're about to get the restart here. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with either of these runners personally, but I do know these names. I know that they're both well known, not just in the rando communities, but in Super Metroid in general. And I know both of them are very well skilled to the point that we would not want to race either of them. Okay, we've got a proper start this time. Let's go. Hopefully we don't have one of those ammo stingy seeds. Give our players some choices early on. We have Maisgueuh with Moonfall. Moonfall is wonderful. We really like to use Moonfall ourselves. We're about to see what the first item is. And if it's not Morph Ball, it would be High Jump, Space Jump, or Ice. We believe that's the three options. And it's High Jump. You definitely want to have High Jump boots for movement purposes. It speeds a lot of things up, but getting them this early, most people aren't used to doing these rooms with that high jump movement. It really throws off our movement in the climb specifically. So, of course, Morph is in the ceiling. That's not a surprise. We've got at least 2 ammo items to see. Maybe not. Just 1 ammo item to see thanks to finding an E-tank here in Blue Brim. So, we're going to get missiles, super missiles, or power bombs. Maisgueuh will be the first. Power bombs. That actually gives them some choices. So we might be able to see a Billy Mays or a Left of Morph here, plus a few other checks on the way up to Criteria. Looks like Maisgueuh is going... Okay, both of our runners are going to check Billy Mays. Hopefully this will be the other types of ammo. Though another power bomb pack this early might make some of these go... might make one of these runners go meme route. A reserve tank and more power bombs, so no missiles to be found yet. But that extra pack of power bombs really makes it likely that someone might go meme route. Having 10 gives you a lot of power bombs and gives you the ability to check a lot of the things left of Morphin into Big Pink and onward. Maisgueuh skipped the reverse tank and Foosda did not. When it's this early on, I don't know, having gotten an E-tank already, I don't know if I would have picked it up or not. I probably would have just to be safe. Left of Morph is more power bombs. Okay, Magoo's turning around, gonna go back up to criteria. Assuming we'll see a Old Mother Brain, 230, and then a BT check. Will Foosda turn around and make the same play? Looks like it. And Old Mother Brain was hiding Screw Attack. That, I believe, that puts Gauntlet in logic in this logic for, even though, well, both of these runners are capable of getting up there, but it just feels out of place that Screw Attack is what makes that in logic for this tournament. I'm sure both of these are capable of doing the wall jumps, but here we go. No one bothering to check climb supers. More power bombs at 230. This is really interesting. I don't think I've seen a seed where at this point the runners didn't have any missiles whatsoever. So, okay, Maisgueuh is going to the ship, presumably to refill, maybe save and go to Gauntlet. Looks like Foosda is following suit, and there was no save for Maisgueuh. Having Screw Attack and High Jump Boots, though, there shouldn't be too much trouble here. Oh no, oh no! Ooh. That Rising Acid does a lot of damage when you don't have a suit. High Jump Boots make this wall jump up to Gauntlet a little bit more difficult. As we can see, Foosda turning them off. Maisgueuh is making his way to the backside of Gauntlet, and we like to even turn off Screw Attack in this case. Foosda got it though. There we go. Nice job. Yeah, without Screw Attack, we can see the animation frames better. Charge Beam and Space Jump early. This is a... Wow, these runners will just need to find their suits and hopefully some beams. I don't think we've seen this much progression this early. Foosda, no doubt, will be right behind Maisgueuh. He's a little lower on health, but he's got some reserve ammo. Reserve health. Doubt he'll need it. Clearing the gauntlet. Whoa. I don't think he intended to break his spin there just before landing. Let's see, what does BT hold? Just missiles. Well, it'll be really interesting to see what we find when we go down into Green Brinstar and Pink Brinstar. Looks like Maisgueuh is not heading towards green, though. We've seen a lot of useful items at the moat. Going right, checking that, and going down Red Tower. Not a bad call if that's what he's going to do. Going to be checking criteria PBs. I found a gravity there once or twice myself. Super missiles, definitely welcomed. Space Jump was in the back of Gauntlet. Looks like Foosda is making the exact same plays. What do we have at the mode? Just more supers. But they're definitely useful. Maisgueuh deciding not to go over to Wreck Ship. Fantoon with no suit and one E-Tank would be tough, however Screw Attack would be able to help you negate a lot of that damage. Alright, we're gonna get a beta power bombs. Check. More reds. Foosda just two or three rooms behind at this point, making the same plays. We'll get to find out what two items are at Alpha. Here we go. More supers. Oh, Foosda actually getting some route divergence here, going into Wrecked Ship. Gravity suit at Alpha PBs. Wow. I wonder if that's gonna make Maisgueuh go right back up the elevator. Having charge, having plenty of ammo, Screw Attack, I would have. The dead ship missiles turns out to be an energy tank, very welcomed, just before this Fantoon fight with no suits. Maisgueuh heading into X-Ray. Ooh. Yeah, Space Jump also put Wreck Ship in logic, so there's that. Supers at the X-Ray. Oh, okay, I misunderstood the what you were saying in chat. The gravity suit puts Gauntlet in logic, which puts Space Jump in logic. Yeah, that's an amazing Doppler from Foosda. Not at all surprised to see that. Foosda is a really, really good runner. Really skilled. Disappointing red missile. Meanwhile, Foosda's gonna start clearing the wrecked ship. And that is an E-Tank at the right side. Maisgueuh breaking the glass, but looks like he's going to continue on over. Maybe go to Kraid. And more supers in a vanilla location, this time in the left side wreck ship. Foosda making a save, which indicates he's going to go check the E-tank location. I did not catch what was at the Kraid missile location because I was looking at Foosda. I'm guessing it was missiles, since I don't think I saw a fanfare. Oh, a reserve tank, even worse. Thank you, chat. So, we do get that quick kill. No problem for Kraid today. And okay, this stream seemed to stutter for a second, and then Kraid's rising. Oof. Looks like he just missed the one. And Kraid's holding an E-tank. I didn't see... Did Foosda get over there already? I didn't see what was up there. Cleaning out the attic is a breeze with space jump and screw attack. Super missiles. Thank you again, chat. Going through the worker robot room. You won't be able to do the clips, I don't think, with Oh, yeah, you can do the Morph Kago, not the Varia suit at the frog pocket. Wow. Wow. Whenever Maisgueuh goes to wreck ship, I doubt he's gonna full clear it now. That's a really good find. Just gonna keep going down. Go to Upper Norfair. Probably gonna keep going down to Lower Norfair from there. Foosda's gonna give us a look at what's at the reserve location of wrecked ship. Looked like that was a pack of power bombs. And a wave beam at high jump. That's gonna give them some much wanted attack power with their charge shots. That's also going to give us X factors. So far, the wrecked ship has not been very kind to Foosda. Maisgueuh heading straight over through the cathedral into Bubble Mountain. While Foosda gets a moment to stretch while he waits on the bowler. Bubble Mountain's holding another pack of super missiles, and Maisgueuh is not checking anything else around Bubble Mountain, it looks like. He's gonna head straight into Lower Norfair. Lower Norfair on 2 E-tanks. would make me a little bit of a scaredy cat. However, Space and Screw will save them a lot of health in there. So I didn't get a chance to see what was at the uh, the missiles that are normally under the reserve location. But yes, I have to agree with chat. Wrecked ship is wrecked. So Foosda, I expect, will start going down Red Tower and find gravity. Meanwhile, Maisgueuh is setting up to go for the green gate glitch. First try, PogChamp. It's always the first try or the 10th try. Takes a bunch if you don't get it right away, for us anyway. And Screw Attack's just holding missiles. Looks like he's gonna nope out of checking the GT items. Magoo's not checking the rat location. There's not a lot of great stuff that can be down here once you've got both suits and charge beam. Though ice or speed would be most useful to get through and get to Batwoon. Foosda's getting the gravity suit finally. Yeah, good point, Brennan. An energy tank would also be really good find right now. Magoo's movement and there's no hesitation about anything that he's done so far. So he must feel pretty confident that he can do Ridley with what he has. 3 E-Tank Ridley, yeah. I don't think there's any risk for Maisgueuh now. Foosda's going the back way through Green Hills, going to go be the first to look at the tube missiles and maybe even Pink Brinstar. That is third Nope tank. Charge has energy tank. Looked like it was an energy tank right above as well. Magoo's in the pre-Ridley room. He's gonna farm up some supers, I imagine here. Charged wave only would be a fairly slow Ridley fight. Getting some X factors. That X factor on Ridley always looks really nice. Foosda doing the wave gate glitch with high jump boots. Pretty easy to do. First try, nice job. Magoo's making short work of Ridley. Nice job. Making it look easy. Ridley just holding a regular pack of missiles. Meanwhile, Foosda's big pink cleanup is getting him a lot of energy, but not a lot of major items. A lot of ammo. But we know where Varia is. We haven't seen bombs, speed booster, ice, spacer, or plasma. It's very possible that some of those could be in the Edacoons area, which is where Foosda is heading. I believe this is also our first look at the early supers location. Holding supers, E-tanks, missiles, and didn't even get a chance for me to see what was the second item in the wall back in the back. But clearly it was nothing he wanted. Fire fleas. Looks like that's a holding a PB. Thank you, Bernard. The movement that both of these runners show is just amazing. Oh, we found Spring Ball at the Edacoons E-tank location. So both of our runners have validated in different ways. What are the Edacoons holding? What about the Three Musketeers? Look like a super pack? Yes, that was a super pack. Oh. Let's see now. Wavegate location checks, yeah. It's a good call. You still are hoping for ice, because that would have let you get through to Bot Wound. That would also let you freeze the Metroids and Turian. There's ice at Wave Beam. I think that might just be go mode for Maisgueuh. Yeah, ice not only... Wait, is that the X-ray scope at the missile locations? Yeah, looks like it. But not having plasma and being in basically go mode for these runner, well, for Maisgueuh, absolutely. It's not going to be very useful to you unless you found plasma on your path. I don't expect he'll go looking for it, especially since he skipped the X-ray scope. I'm pretty sure these two are scheduled for their second match after this one. Doing a little bit of farming. And now heading directly to Meridia, I expect. Oh, wait, has he changed his mind? It looks like he changed his mind. Maybe he's going to go through the Croc Escape instead so he can get that item. No one's checked it yet. Let's see. Which way is he gonna go? Yes, he's going through the croc escape, it looks like. Foosda might just... Yeah, Foosda's heading into Meridia. Unfortunately, we know he's not going to find what he wants in here. Finding just ammo in the main street and Crab Super's locations. Gonna get to see a Mama Totori check. Looks like just ammo. Hopefully Maisgueuh finds a few E-tanks. Mother Brain with charged wave ice shots and 3 E-tanks. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it, but searching for an E-tank or two would definitely help. But he doesn't seem to be checking anything that's not on his direct path. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Glacio. Foosda is an amazing and a very skilled runner. But full rando, luck of the draw kind of on your gambles. They took the same route early on, made a lot of the same choices, going down to Retro Brinstar, of course. Not finding anything other than power bombs early on. They both went up to Gauntlet after that. And in Gauntlet, they found Space Jump, and I forget what the other item was. But Charge Beam. So, big, huge finds. They found Screw Attack at the 230 missiles, so they all went over and checked the moat. And from there, Maisgueuh went down, he went back left and down Red Tower. And Foosda went over and full cleared Wreck Ship. And that made all the difference right there. Looks like we're getting a crate dance for both of the runners today. A very short one, though. Foosda with 4 E-tanks in a reserve, skipping Crade's E-tank. When you full clear Wreck Ship and don't find anything, you know, I'm sure you feel behind. I do. Foosda finally finding his various suit. Sure, he is very happy to see that. Maisgueuh entering his 3rd boss fight. Will we see some more X Factors on Maisgueuh's side? I know, yeah, it looks like it. I know it's a very common any percent tactic to X Factor with that first opening spark. Unfortunately, Maisgueuh does not have speed boosters, so stuck with ammo. should be perfectly fine, though. We're gonna get to see what's ice. And regular missiles. Disappointing. I have to imagine that Foosda is either searching for speed, ice, or maybe plasma or wave as well, but probably the former two more importantly. I'm sure there are people in chat who know him better than I do. Kraid just holding super missile. Sorry, I mean Dragon just holding super missiles. High jump boot having super missiles and missiles. So Maisgueuh just has to beat Fantoon and beeline it to G4. Foosda picking up Wave Beam at the high jump location. This match was set up to be really hype in the beginning, and it still is because these runners are really good. But right now, it's definitely Maisgueuh's race to lose. Looks like Foosda is making the play to go over to Bubble Mountain. We'll see if he goes down into Lower Norfair from there, or if he checks items. I'm sure if he does check things, he'll be fine. He'll be glad to find Ice Beam. Maisgueuh's doing a reverse Mock Troid skip in the Batoon hallway. We don't see that too often. Norfair reserve location check. Foosda is making all of the checks for us today. An E-tank in the front and ammo in the back. Gravity was found at the back end of Alpha Power Bombs. So Maisgueuh had gravity very early in the game, within the first 15 minutes for sure. Well, Foosda's making all of these Bubble Mountain checks. We'll find his Ice Beam here shortly. Maisgueuh's, yeah, picking up all these supers because it'll speed up your Mother Brain fight. Absolutely. They're right there. You've already checked it. Grab the supers. I didn't see which location that was for the grapple beam, but it was either speed or speed missiles. Well, it looks like he's not going to check the wave. He'll probably check it on his way out of Lower Norfair. Yeah, absolutely. Mother Brain with just 3 E-tanks and not having the ammo or the charge beams to end up making it a very quick fight. Gets a little risky. But now with ice, that gives Maisgueuh a way to do the Zeb skip. Not save some ammo, which will of course save some time. Setting up an X Factor on Phantom, but it went poorly. There's just a little bit. The timing was off just a little bit. But that at least did the super damage, the amount of damage that a super would do without the enrage. Yeah, it looked like that as well to me, Esther, with the flames getting in the way. But Foosda's in Lower Norfair, also going to check the screw attack item, but will he check the GT items also? Looks like we're getting it to see what's in GT. Okay, I did not get to see what the right side GT item was. But he doesn't want it. He's resetting. Thank you, Burnett. Chat has sharper eyes than I do. Big surprise. Looks like Maisgueuh is just gonna nope out of the rest of the ship. Not surprising at all. You know, a few more items would make the Mother Brain to fight a little bit easier. But not sure they would save you any time at this point, especially if they're not the first few you check. The rat location, just an E-tank. We don't often get to see that checked, actually. And this logic, usually by the time our runners get into Lower Norfair, they have everything they want. And if they come down here early with a lava dive without having a space jump and gravity, then they know they can't find either of them down here. Let's see. Foosda has 2 more E-tanks plus the reserve than what Maisgueuh had going into Ridley. But it should be just as quick of a fight for Foosda as it was for Maisgueuh. Nice double KO from Foosda in the spiky elevator spots. Double KO, what does that mean? Going into Ridley with Charge Wave. 30 maximum supers. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him farm a little bit. No, he's going right in. Will we see some X Factors? Looks like it. Yes, X Factors. Each X Factor particle does 300 damage, and it looks like all 4 landed for a total of 1200. Most of chat probably already knows that. But there are a lot of new players in this tournament, so it's really good to see so many new people getting involved in Super Metroid, actually. Maisgueuh is making short work of these Metroid rooms. Foosda's Ridley fight's going right along, saving his ammo for the last half of it when Ridley's pogos become a lot faster. I feel like that's a wise call. I'm gonna have to pull up the fastest times we've had in this tournament so far, because Maisgueuh is definitely contending. Looks like the top time. Okay, see, best average. Top time is Essie with the 51:02 right now. And Maisgueuh may be able to beat that. I'm not familiar with. I don't know the exact number of damage from this beam combo, but he's got 55 supers, it looks like, and 30 reds, almost the ammo you need. So just a few charge shots and the rest of the supers. $180. Thank you, Aster. I feel like you're the walking encyclopedia for Super Metroid. Yeah, Slaughter's had a 49 in the qualifier, but the top ones are, as far as I'm aware, just the races, the pairings. I'm not sure why they don't count the seeding race for that, but that would be a hard time for anyone to beat, regardless. Looks like... Okay, there we go. I had a bit of a stream stutter for Maisgueuh. Going into Mother Brain 2 now. Re-equipping Screw Attack after having done the Zeb skip. Looked like he had 48 supers at the start of the fight. That's 12 worth he has to make up. So 23 charge shots or so. Just doing the math real quick in my head. I know it's not completely accurate, but it's close. Looks like... Oh no! Looks like he took a few too many hits. He has to... Good thing he saved. Oh no! That's not... Wow. That's a really big setback. Oh gosh. He... At SRL, he is really upset. No way, he says. With a frowny face. He tells Foosda he was at Mother Brain but didn't save. And Foosda replies with a frowny face as well. That lets Foosda know he's in it, though. That might just have made it Foosda's game to lose now. Oh, gosh. He was on pace too. He might have been a contender for one of the fastest time completions in this tournament as well. Like if I was Foosda hearing this, you know, I would feel a little bit relieved that I'm not as behind as I thought I was now. But I would also feel bad because I wouldn't want to win this way. I mean, I would still take the win, but you know, when it comes to my races, I want a close race. I want it to be thrilling and tough. So I guess I'm just stumbling over my words now. Oh, alrighty. Methra, good job on the tracking, being able to figure out what Maisgueuh does and doesn't have. I don't know if I would have done it as fast as you. So Foosda just has to finish out Dragon and get to G4. Probably gonna finish just over an hour. Somewhere between 1.5, 1.10, I would say. Maisgueuh going to repeat his quick Ridley fight. We get to see another Ice Clip into Botwoon, since neither of our runners have found speed. Ridley is down for the third time in this matchup. Oh. Oh man, this has to hurt. Maisgueuh expressing more of his upset in the SRL chat. Oh. Well, we will probably see him go back into Wave Beam to get his Ice Beam. Wave Beam location to get his Ice Beam, let me clarify that. And from there, he'll probably just back to go mode it, picking up some supers and E-tanks where he finds them. I imagine after that, we will definitely see, if he finishes it out, we'll definitely see him save again. Yeah, I'm certain he would have been in the top times. Let me take another look at those. Punk is setting at number 2 with a 52.20. Sloters has a 52.59. Scotty 6, aka Scotty McBody, has a 53.29. And then Hero 82 holds the 5th slot with a 53.33. Those are a lot closer together than I thought they would be. A lot of amazing runners in this tournament. Yet Maisgueuh died in Mother Brain 2, took a little bit too much damage, couldn't survive the Rainbow Beam, and did not save beforehand. His last save was before Ridley. So that's a really big setback. He was expressing a lot of disappointment in SRL. But it's good news for Foosda because that means it's his match to lose. This is just match 1 though. I have no doubt Maisgueuh is capable of taking it to match 3. Both of these runners are, are really well skilled and really experienced with randomizer. No, Ray of Light, that was not paraphrasing. That was just my way of explaining that he's he wasn't cursing like a sailor or anything like that. He just said a few things of, there's a few frowny faces. No way. In his most recent one of, I hate myself so much. Oh, it's rough. Like, you have to know you've lost the match because of getting set back so far. I have no doubt that being up against Foosda, Maisgueuh felt like he had to take some risk in order to get through this and win. And it looks like those risks a little bit too hard. Foosda's just about to go into G4 here in another room or two. Maisgueuh's setting up for the ice clip, going back into bot wound. So we saw all of Rick's ships. It was pretty wrecked. Mostly ammo. I think it had an E-tank or 2 in there. We saw all of Pink run except Waterway. We saw Edacoons, we saw early supers, we saw Billy Mays, Old Mother Brain 230. We did not see the climb supers. We did not see the crumble shaft. We didn't see some of Lower Norfair. I think Foosda showed us all of Lower Norfair. So I wonder where. Well, we have grapple, so speed could be at Shaktul. I think that and bombs are the only major items that haven't been seen. Foosda's entering the baby room. Looks like he's setting up for a baby skip. Oof, getting grabbed. A little surprising, but it can happen to anyone. Maisgueuh's gonna have a lot more supers for Dragon this time. Now, I do believe these runners are going to turn around after a short break and go into match 2. I don't know if any of them will want to interview. And I'm not sure if we have a commentator lined up yet for match 2. So if anyone is out there and wants to, if you already have the commentator role or you want to volunteer, you can comm the next match. Foosda entering the mother brain room. Gonna take a moment to remind you to give these runners a follow. Putting on a really good race here. Had some excitement, some upset, some route divergence. We thought it was Maisgueuh's game all the way up into he took that too much damage at Mother Brain 2 before the catch-up phase. Also, I think, yeah, Mithra is doing the restreaming and the tracking, the seed rolling, the SRO room today, so a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. Be sure to give him a follow, too. He's also running in the tournament. His next race is Monday. His opponent is myself. I've beat him once. We're in the losers round 1. So he is perfectly capable of taking it to game 3. So we'll see. Foosda starting with the charge shots on Mother Brain, saving the supers for when the catch-up phase starts. That's the way I always like to do it too. Yeah, so if anyone didn't catch the whole match, we had the runners were doing the same steps early on. The seed was stingy with the missile ammo, super missiles and regular missiles, for a while. That made both of our runners go back up, go to Gauntlet, and then go to Moat. And for Moat, we had some divergence. Foosda went over to Wreck Ship, full cleared it. Wreck Ship did not have anything of significant value, just some E-tanks and ammo. And not many E-tanks, 1 or 2 maybe. And Maisgueuh, from starting at the Moat, went down Red Tower, found Gravity Suit at Alpha PBs, continued going down, and found Varia and the Frog Pocket room. Went down to Lower Norfair from there, saved before Ridley, beat Ridley, worked through all of the bosses, and died to Mother Brain. I believe he only had 4 E-tanks going in, and he took too much damage for the Rainbow Beam. So early on, Maisgueuh had a big, strong lead because of the item checks, whereas Foosda was looking for Varia and other things, of course, and ended up going back down Red Tower after Wreck Ship, cleaning out green and pink Brinstar, and then going down to Kraid and thus finding Varia suit, which led him further down. But there was a big gap for a while between Maisgueuh and Foosda. We had Screw Attack was at 2:30. Both the runners found that very early. And since both the runners went to Gauntlet right after that, they found Space Jump and Charge Beam at the back of Gauntlet. I know it's a rare seed when you find Charge as one of the first few items. The Ice Beam was located at Wave. Yeah, the Ice Beam was located at the Wave Beam location. And the Wave Beam was located at High Jumps. I don't think we've seen the Sand Pits in Meridia. I don't think we've seen... I know we haven't seen Plasma, I'm pretty sure. We didn't see a Shack Tool or a Climb Supers. So there's a few locations out there. I don't think we saw Aqueduct either, since neither of the runners had Speed Booster. No one even bothered to check what the leftmost item there was. And we get to see a speedless escape from Foosda. No blue bombers this time. Maisgueuh getting into Fantoon, which I believe will be his last boss for the second time. No sparks up the climb escape. Of course, no speed booster. Got to do the slow wall jump method. That slow jump there debated me a little bit, Foosda. I thought you might have been going to save the animals, but nope. Not a big surprise being in the lead. Foosda has got done with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 16 seconds. GG. We'll see if Foosda wants to come in and talk with us a little bit about this seed. Okay, he's declining. No one is obligated to give an interview if you don't want to. So anyone who's out there, don't feel like you're obligated to. Maisgueuh is beelining to G4. Oh, apparently there was an audio issue, but it looks like Messer must have fixed that. Unfortunately, I don't have any audio doing the commentary. We're about to get to the spoiler log location. We can see where plasma was. We can see where speed booster or bombs were. Let's see. Oh, that time indoors, or time aligning doors, ever since that stats got added to different randos, it's always made us self-conscious about door transitions. One special beam attack, that was on Ridley. Plasma was at the Meridia Reserve. That's left sandpit, I believe. Bombs were somewhere in Yellow Meridia. Speed booster was also in Yellow Meridia. I believe that's the watering hole or the beach. That was not too far out of the way either. But most of our runners were going through there in basically go mode at the time, if not actual go mode. Maisgueuh making another quick way through. Gonna have to power bomb this one off. Did not find regular bombs. Let's see. What round was this one? I'm gonna have to pull up the spreadsheet again. Looks like it's round 4. We haven't had very many round 4 matches yet. We're mostly in the round 2 and 3 brackets. I believe there's still 1 or 2 runners who haven't finished their round 1 matches. Cough, cough, antinomy, cough, cough. Antinomy's very busy all the time, of course. He's also running in the rando league like some of these other runners. Maisgueuh is through the baby room. I expect we'll see a save before Mother Brain again. Or, well, for the first time. No, Leodox. Foosda won this match. It was quite a surprising turn of events. Maisgueuh got an early lead, finding gravity and going down Red Tower, whereas Foosda went over to wreck ship, which ended up costing him a lot of time clearing wreck ship. Maisgueuh found both suits going down Red Tower and cleaning out Kraid with gravity at Alpha Power Bombs in the back part and Varia in the Frog Pocket. It was Maisgueuh's race to lose. He went into Mother Brain looking pretty much what he does with everything he has now. I think he had a little bit more ammo. I think he had some more supers, but he had the same amount of health. And he died. And the last save was before Ridley. So he lost a lot of time to that. And that's why Foosda won. It was really surprising. Yeah. Yeah, if not for that death, if Maisgueuh had saved before Mother Brain, he could have had at least 2 or 3 attempts before Foosda caught up, before it would have been close. Oh no! Ooh, I thought that catch-up was going to take him too low, for sure. So close. Oh, this is why I would definitely save the last 15 supers for this phase. Whoa, that was really nice. Small jump and morph to stall for time for that bomb to blow up. I would have just let the bomb hit me, take the damage, and have iframes for the rainbow beam. But he's made it. Now it just has to clean up the fight, get through the escape without speed booster. Maisgueuh definitely would have finished about 20 minutes earlier. Maybe a little close, maybe more than 20 minutes earlier without that upsetting death. So while the cutscene plays out, I'll go look at the schedule and tell you what's next. Following this one will be match 2 of Maisgueuh versus Foosda. Going to be an exciting match here. I really hope Maisgueuh takes it to game 3 because these runners are both really good. We have later today at 7 p.m. Eastern, D-Drake versus Benergetic. That's going to be an exciting match to see too. Benergetic being the person who knocked me down to the losers bracket. It's a well won match on his part. Coming up tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have round 3, match 1, Tillymorph versus Tonk. At 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. These are all Eastern times, by the way. But starting at 7 p.m., we have Sloters versus Messer. That's round 3, match 1 and 2 are scheduled. And then starting on Saturday, we have Cheese Reaver versus Kishimo scheduled for 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Match 1 and 2. Got a lot of great matches coming up after that. Foosda making us all winners with that picture. Cute Doggo making us all some pancakes. Maisgueuh just has a few rooms left. I'm sure he'll also want a break instead of an interview before going into game 2. We'll still offer the invite to interview if he wants to. Maisgueuh getting up the parlor, skipping the animals. Not surprising. I'm sure he's frustrated with this and just wants it done at this point. Finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 27 seconds. GG. That's about on par with my times, and that's with the death that Mother Brains hadn't come back to Ripley. So that just shows you how good his movement is. We're extending the interview invite. Once again, be sure to give both of these runners a follow. They're both really good at Super Metroid. I'm not sure about Foosda. I know Maisgueuh is running in the Rando League. I'm sure someone in chat knows if Foosda is also running in it. But they deserve a follow. They put on a really good race today. Okay, thank you, Aster. No, Foosda is not racing in the... he's not part of the Rando League right now. Okay. Give Mithra a follow also for all the work he's doing behind the scenes for this. It can be stressful to set up the restream and get everyone organized and together as well. he also did a really good job tracking. Okay, Magoo will come in for an interview. Hello, Magoo. GG.
Hi, thank you. What's up?
Oh, that was that had to be really upsetting when that happened with Mother Brain.
Yeah, afraid to win, I guess. The thing is, when I was in front of MB1, I was like, oh shit, I didn't save. I would like to save before to go. And so I panicked so much.
Oh,
And
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that, I mean, obviously by now, it was your race to lose at that point.
Yeah.
You and Foosda made a lot of the same choices early on. You didn't have a lot of choices though with the seed not giving you any missiles whatsoever until after Gauntlet. But you both went over to check them out, and from there is where the routes diverged. Foosda full cleared wreck ship. Meanwhile, you
Yeah.
went down, you found Gravity and Varia in that time, which gave you a huge lead.
Yeah, I think I had the really perfect route and the perfect luck as well.
Yeah, you didn't even go to green or pink Brinstar at all. Foosda
Nope.
did. Foosda cleared those out after the wreck ships, so he lost a lot of time to those checks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
I will.
I look forward to watching game two because both of you are really good runners. I'm really excited to see what happens.
Oh, Foosda is a really better runner than me, I guess. And
Well, you both
so
have really
I
really
was
good movement.
pretty excited to add my chance when I get this route. I was kind of confident because yeah, I was thinking about Ishma going to Wrecked Ship and maybe Brinstar and maybe Maridia. So
Yeah,
yeah, it was intense.
even before going to Crate, he went into Meridia and checked the Main Street items and Mama Turtle items.
I
So
think you just found Springboard.
yeah, I can't
No,
remember where
no
Spring Ball was
plasma.
at. No, we did not see bombs or plasma, and Speed Booster and bombs were located in uh, Yellow Meridia, which is the watering hole and or the beach.
Oh, so
Spring Ball. Brennan and Chad has got it. Spring Ball was at the Edakun E tank location.
Springboard Ichikun. Okay.
Yeah, and then with Speed Booster and bombs being in the yellow parts of Meridia, they were really close together.
Oh yeah, so you could go to Meridia without ice.
Hmm.
I was thinking about that. So I was just on my way to go to Meridia, and oh fuck it, let's check the wave, and I found the ice. So well,
Yeah, yeah, we were wondering if you were gonna check wave when you went through, since it's not far after you escape Lower Norfair, and you would still need something to help you get through the Batuan hallway.
I was so happy to be in Go mode at this moment.
Oh, chat was really upset
Yeah.
when you died. So, oh, we thought for sure you had saved. We didn't, we
Oh,
just like, oh,
it was
that's
too
why
much
you
fun.
saved before Mother Brain, and then wait, you're pre-Ridley.
At least if I saved that ship, I still could win. But
Yeah,
Ridley was too far.
if you had saved at the ship, there would have been enough time for another attempt, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I know that you have match two scheduled, and you probably want to take a break before that. So, is there anything else you'd like to say before we start
Uh,
signing this one off?
Not yet. Maybe next round, next match.
All right. Good luck at your next match.
And thank you for coming, by the way. So
No problem. It was a good one.
see you in a few minutes.
Alrighty. So I'm not sure if we've lined up another commentator yet. I won't be able